Are black rock musicians well represented at black award shows? Let's talk about that. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rico, the acronym, and it is time yet again for Rico's Rants. And this week, I'm talking about my main man, Lenny Kravitz, and he said something about a couple days ago, and he actually, like literally just a couple hours ago, just released a statement on what he said because, like a lot of things in the media, it got misconstrued and people took things a little bit too far. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit you what he said first, and then I'll hit you with the response to the reaction to that. Now, what he originally said was, to this day, I have not been invited to a BET thing or a Source Awards thing. And it's like, here's a black artist who has reintroduced many black art forms, who has broken down barriers just like those that came before me broke down. That is positive, and they don't have anything to say about it? Now, of course, every media source that covered that direct quote said that that was his words on how he's been treated by black entertainment and culture outlets, and that's via Esquire. This was in Esquire. And of course, we know Esquire isn't exactly black owned or anything. So I think they might have been taking some liberties with even saying that, but that's just your boy. Now, when I first saw the comment and I looked, into the comment section of the picture that I saw that I just posted, it was a lot of, well, does he even identify with the black community? Does he even claim us? He never tried to claim us, da da da. As the days went on, things got a little bit more accepting because, you had a lot of the Lenny fans come in and really start, letting folks know what the business was about his history, because apparently there's no mystery to his history. Now, literally just a couple of hours ago at the time of filming, and it is 12:15 here in Memphis, Tennessee, this was his most recent comment about that. He said, "It is important to me to set the record straight on recent media reports based on an interview I did. My black musical heritage means a lot to me, and I owe my success to my supporters who have taken this journey with me over the span of my career. The comment I made was not about black media or the black community. I was specifically referring to black award shows in particular. My comment was meant to express a concern about ensuring that black artists are being recognized for their work in what is now being called non-traditional black music, which it is not." Let me go ahead and say that one more time. Non-traditional black music, which it is not. Rock and roll is the music we were instrumental in creating and is a part of our history. We must retain our heritage and celebrate this together. BET and countless others have paved the way for this type of recognition. I hope that by sharing my concern, a spotlight will be shown on this issue. Love and peace. So it doesn't get much more direct than that. So for the people that were trying to take his words and misconstrue them and make it a this on this thing, you're shut down. You're done. You're done. I damn near didn't do this video simply because my immediate reaction to the reactions that I saw, which a lot of them were very negative, had a lot to do with the fact that Lenny Kravitz is biracial. And you know what? I'm biracial. And, when I saw so mmany people questioning his blackness and just, oh, well, he's never tried to be involved with the black community, he doesn't do this, and I saw a lot of ignorance around rock music and like people not realizing that that's black, regardless of what the powers that be will tell you, that rock and roll somehow became white in like the 60s or 70s. No, it never has been. It never will be. That's just what it is. It's always going to be a music genre created by black people, just like jazz, just like hip hop, all of that. We did that, and it was a shame to see so many people just completely ignorant of that. But as I looked at it today, I saw a lot of very positive posts, very positive comments, and people just generally knowing what was up, and people actually calling for the not only the recognition of Lenny, but also other, black acts that aren't really recognized by, certain award shows. You know, like the homie Soul Glow was cracking Soul Glow, Zulu, you know, black punk bands. I'm not saying mine is on the level of any of those guys, but I myself am in a black punk band, Cease and Desist. Had to shameless self-promotion there for a hot second. And you got people like Living Color. You got people like Bad Brains. You got people like a band called Death. You got all types of black music that they want to call non-traditional. Why? The only answer I got is white supremacy. What is any other answer to that kind of bullshit but white supremacy and ignorance? That's all it is, all it was, and all it ever will be. My biggest upset, though, was watching comments pop up that was basically saying that Lenny, as a biracial man, did not do what it took to be considered black or to be considered taking part in the community. And all I could think to myself is, what else does he have to fucking do? That's my honest question to people that sit there and swear that BET shouldn't have ever invited Lenny Kravitz to perform. Why? What has he done that would make anyone that watches BET want to watch him? I don't know. He's black and a musician, and BET is called the Black Entertainment Television, I believe. It's Black Entertainment Television. That's what BET stands for. So why would he not be invited to something like that? Let's see how many other quote-unquote black award shows he's been invited to. Google's telling me right now that Lenny Kravitz has never been invited to a single BET or Soul Train award show. Now, I will say a lot of people kind of had a little bit of a point with the whole, of course, the Source Awards wouldn't invite him. First of all, the Source Awards hadn't happened in fucking years. And also, the Source Awards was, a mainly hip-hop thing. But let's think about something real quick. Hip-hop and rock have done many collaborations over the years, and it's been on the MTV award show. Let me take you back to the late 90s, early 2000s when you had Kid Rock and Run DMC on the same stage with a live band playing. And let's be real about it. Yeah, the song was called American Badass, but it was really just a Metallica song that they dubbed over. That was it. So you got Run DMC, essentially Run DMC, Metallica, and Kid Rock on the same stage. Why couldn't the Source Awards have went that way? I mean, a lot of classic rock songs have been sampled by producers that produce hip-hop. So maybe he kind of did have a little bit of a point there. That's on you, though. But yeah, as I look on Google, looking up how many award shows he's been invited to, performed at, all the big ones have been either, mixed race or, I hate to say it, but predominantly white. Now, I got to speak from some personal experience for a hot second real quick. As a black rock performer, as a black punk rock performer, I understand the feeling of looking out into a crowd of people that don't look like you and kind of being a little disappointed. Not disappointed that the people that didn't look like you showed up. Much love to all the fans. Every color of fan, it don't matter. Every nationality, wherever you from, if you enjoy music I had a part in making, music I helped make, me and the homies, thank you, first of all. But there is a certain, like I said, disappointment that comes with looking out into a crowd and being able to count every black person in the crowd. There's been on more than a handful of occasions where I've been able to literally shake the hand of every black person in attendance at my shows. And I've done some pretty sizable shows. I ain't gonna say I ever sold out no arenas or nothing. I ain't no Lenny Kravitz. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we done filled up some small spaces, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do better in 2024. Of course, if you want us in your city, let us know. Cease and desist. CeaseXDesist.com. Just going to put that right there. There you go. I understand the frustration and the disappointment. I don't agree with how everyone immediately went to, why did black media cancel Lenny Kravitz? Lenny Kravitz doesn't feel celebrated by black media. The fact that he even had to come back out and say a whole nother statement on top of that is ridiculous, but that's also a part of that putting people against each other shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's put people against each other. Let's make them fight. Let's make them debate. Let's make them do all that. You know, and Lenny, being the fucking stand-up dude that he is, already came in and just boom, shut it down. Kudos to Lenny. Kudos to Lenny. I also want to talk a small bit right before we get up out of here about performative blackness, because it seems that there are people, a lot of people, that have this idea that if you don't do certain tasks, that it decreases your blackness, it decreases your importance to the community. And on top of that, it means the fact that you haven't done it means that you never really wanted to be a part of it in the first place. And let me just go ahead and say right now, and really there's nothing more to say but this, that's bullshit, okay? Because y'all love performative blackness on white people. And when I say y'all, I'm talking to everybody. But mainly the people that was saying this shit about Lenny Kravitz, which would be black people. The performative blackness shit, I thought we left that shit in like the 2010s. I thought we was on to some other shit. Like, we got all the alt black people, blurs, the anime nerds, this fucking black. Like, there's so... We love to say black is not a monolith until somebody, especially somebody biracial, I'm just going to be real about it, comes out and criticizes one of our institutions. Then all of a sudden it's, oh, you haven't done enough to say that. Oh, you haven't done enough to da-da-da-da-da-da. No, it's all garbaggio. We leaving that performative black shit in the past, man. If you're black, you're black. End of story. That's what I was raised on. That's all I got to say on it, man. Lenny, always a fucking stand-up guy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel in the comments, man. And of course, like, subscribe, hit that notification button if you really fucking with me. If you really want to see my stuff every week, you want to know when I'm dropping stuff, let me know. Show me some love, baby. Show me some love, man. I love y'all. Y'all be cool with it. It's Rico. I'm out. Peace.